Hello everyone. Are we working? 1 2 1 2 1 2. Is that connected? Hang on, I'm gonna have to check. Yeah, should be connected. Hello everyone. Have I? No, we need to turn the music down as well. Prepared as always. There we go. Right. Hello. Set up. Got me drink. Got me mic. Are we coming through alright? Yep, comments coming through. Bang. Hello. 4 minutes past. 3 minutes past even. That's not too bad, is it? That's not bad for me. Let's go. Hello everyone. First person in, Brian 22. Second person in, Jonesy WWFC. You guys are taking gold and silver medals. Anyone want the bronze? We'll give it to today. We'll give it to Edstar123 for the third comment. Congratulations. You will all get official gold, silver and bronze medals in the post. Jokes. I could start that, you know, on vlogs every weekend. Whoever gets first, second and third receives a medal. I don't know what I'm going on with here, but yeah, I'll respond to my comments now instead of going off on one. Hello, Edstar, and thank you to the first and second people that claimed they were first and second. Jonesy and Brian, shout out to you both. Ben is crazy says, yo, he's just missed out on a medal in fourth. Unlucky Ben, but hello, mate. Yo, challenges and fun back again. Sixth, bro. I assume, is that sixth person into the stream? So that's, you need to half that and then you're in with a shout of a medal, mate. But I appreciate that. That must have been very, very quick in. So hello, challenges and fun. James FC says 5-0 win. Flipping heck. Is that a 5-0 win to James FC or like a 5-0 win to Wolves? Are you predicting? Not sure. But yeah, I hope you or Wolves win by that amount. Jaden Fisher says, hi, hello mate. Yes lads, says King Edward. Edstar123 says, what do you think of the ref against Man City? Well, as you can see, if you saw my video in the stands, I was plotting all the conspiracies, saying it was a massive conspiracy. The top six get the decisions and all that. And looking back on them, they're all pretty 50-50, aren't they? For me, that should never be a red card in football. That should never be a red card. But with how the rules are going, it may well be now, which is sad more than anything. But yeah, if that's the rules, then sadly, they're the rules. As for the penalty, obviously, we got quite a good view on it, on how high up we were, and we were the other side of it. To me, it looked like there was nothing in it. Slow motion replays, and I had slow motion. Always looks worse in slow mo. Seemed to be a nick from Bennett. There was no need for him to do it really. I think Patricia would have gobbled it up. But he did, again, 50-50, and obviously Sterling goes down stupidly. But yeah, two 50-50 decisions. Maybe one could have gone our way, one didn't, but they both didn't, and yeah, cheers. But we'll try not to moan about that too much. We'll get on to Leicester and hopefully not moan about Man City too much. But it was annoying, wasn't it? It just turned into a bit of a non-event, and obviously you guys thought that in the lack of people that watch my videos. So yeah, I didn't perform as well as always. So it's hard. Like when I go into a Wolves game, I want it to be an entertaining one, but I also want us to win and be entertaining, if you know what I mean, or else none of you want to watch me. Which is proven in the views. If you look at the views on the Tottenham video now compared to that Man City loss, it's crazy. But yeah, hey ho, we move on and we hope for a win tomorrow. So you lot are bothered. We've got 35 in here now. Apparently that's not bad for 6 minutes. So thank you all for joining. I'll get through all these first initial comments. Where was I? Wolves AWE says Jonesy WWFC and responds to Ed in saying the ref was crap. Ref was shocking, says Ben is crazy. We've got a lot of stuff about the ref. Refs are refs. Dumbass refs. We've got a lot of abuse for the ref in here. Was it Craig Pawson, I think? Is that his name? So yeah, we'll try and lay off him so he can sleep tonight. Where were we? Have I missed any non-ref comments? Yes, we have. There's one. The iconic Chris Mullen and Phil Jones comment from Bottle of Bleach. It wouldn't be a Finerrz Friday without one. 2-0 says Luton Town fan. I hope that's to Wolves. If so, then I'd take that any day. That would be complete revenge on Leicester. What they did to us earlier in the season. Yeah, they beat us 2-0, didn't they? It wasn't deserved, but they did beat us 2-0. So hopefully we can do that. Oh, I'm going to end up with a sore throat again. I'm going to run out of water. I need to tone that down. How much have I got left? How much are we talking there? Got 2/3 left. Right, and we're only 7 minutes in. Right, tone it down. Hi, says Jonesy WWFC. Hello, mate. Yes, lads, says Premier Wolves. I didn't miss any other comments there, did I? No. But Premier Wolves is in. It's very factual as well. Wolves are in the Premier League, so I rate the name. Alright, lads, says Ben is crazy. Hello, mate. Come on, you Wolves, says T. Oh, can't say that word, or else we might get demonetised in his name. It might be his actual last name. Like Tyson Gay. I suppose he's got that last name, so sorry if it is. I mean, I've just said it now, haven't I? So they're demonetised instantly. I'm a Peterborough United fan going to Luton tomorrow. What's everyone's score prediction? Well, if you don't need that off me, you need so there's a Luton Town fan. There's a Luton fan and a Peterborough fan in here. So you two just have a chat, see how it's going to go. And yeah, I'm not an expert on either of the teams, so I'm sure you two will be able to give more of an insight than me. Wolves A We Fin says Premier Wolves. We are. You're correct. Hello, mate, says Challenges and Fun. Hello, A says Jonesy WWFC. I'm not sure which bit that's at. Maybe it's just an A at me. I don't know, but if so, thank you. If Nuno had a dream, who had a nightmare? Claude Puel, mate. Tomorrow. Claude Puel. Feels weird saying tomorrow, by the way, because the amount of times, like, we just don't play on a Saturday anymore, do we? With all these strange kickoffs, with Wolves being popular with Sky. I don't think we haven't played a Saturday 3 o'clock for ages anyway, but yeah, every time I've been doing these live streams, this is my point. I've been saying, oh, tomorrow, and you lot are going, it's not tomorrow, because it's either a Sunday or a Monday. So thankfully, I can say tomorrow this week, which is nice. It's an early one as well, so it's not quite normal, but yeah, it's a nice one. Get back nice and early. And hopefully then I can get the video out on the Saturday, which is always nice, because the Man City one, it was Tuesday night because I had to go to work Tuesday, then edit it Tuesday night and then get it out late Tuesday night, which maybe affected the views as well, or you lot just didn't care about that one. But as I say, not salty. Ty says Philip, is that as in a score prediction? But yeah, would I take a draw now, or is there a tie in the background like the item of clothing? I'll look on here. No, it must be about the game, I assume. So yeah, I don't know whether I would, to be honest. We just haven't played a team around us in ages. It doesn't feel like. I don't know. No, I want us to win. Feels like we haven't won in a while. We'll have a win. 2-0 win. Jimenez and Willie. When was the last time we were making jokes about someone not being present? That was Danny Welbeck being injured, wasn't it? I mean, I can laugh at Willy Bolly being sent off, not so much Danny Welbeck being injured. But yes, Jimenez and Dendoncker then. Are we putting his replacement in? Or Romain Saiss maybe for the other goal? But yeah, I'd take the Jimenez goal any day long. Pray we win tomorrow because it's on at 4:30 AM here and I'm waking up to watch it. Yeah, you don't think about that, do you, with the early kickoffs, how it affects Mexicans, Americans. I don't know where. We're not really big anywhere else, are we? But obviously we're trying to push the Wolves brand in Asia. But yeah, you don't think about that for the people to the whichever way you are, west. Yeah, if you look at it on a map, west. Yeah. God, just checking my geography skills there. Yeah, that's commitment. To be fair, when was the one time where were we? I think we were 7 hours. It was the game. A lot of you guys will remember this one. Norwich at home last year, and I'm sure a lot of you have all just had flashbacks. It was that Nelson Oliveira goal. Yeah, I think me and my dad got up at, I think is it 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning? When we were on holiday, got a live stream, obviously a legal one. We paid for it on the Wolves website. And we actually did. I'm not even being sarcastic there. We actually did. And yeah, coasting to the 2-1 win, I think. I think we got 2 and then they got 1 back through, was it the centre-back? Or it went 1-1 and then we got another one. So it was like, right, we'll take that 2-1. That was worth getting up. Nelson Oliveira, 40 yards out, bangs it, bottom corner. Everyone then was, you know, that Simpsons gif of like the guys with the torches. They were basically like that at John Ruddy's house. Because he let it slip through, and yeah, I thought I was dreaming. I thought I'd like fallen back to sleep or something, and it had happened. It was, I'm having flashbacks. But yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen tomorrow. Anyway, and you getting up at 4:30 in the morning is worth it. Wolves and Leicester are a bit similar. Both beat Chelsea, then lose to Cardiff. So this is a 50-50 game. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how we do against each other. They beat Man City as well, didn't they? Then they lose to Newport, lose to Cardiff. Obviously, we lost to Huddersfield as well, drew with Fulham. So, I feel more confident. I felt confident going into the Man City game more than I did the Fulham game. It's absolutely stupid. But, yeah, it will be interesting to play a team around us. Obviously, Leicester was so lucky early on in the season. I think we hit the post like 4 times. And their goals were one own goal and another heavily deflected goal, wasn't it? So, yeah, I think we owe them one. That game just seemed very strange. Obviously, the 2 lucky goals. I remember Vardy getting sent off as well. We played them again since, actually, but that was more of a second team, is what I'm trying to say. So it wasn't as much of a contest, or you couldn't look at it in the same way that we're looking at tomorrow. Yeah, a 2-0. I mean, I don't want to give away my score prediction till later, as we do in the last 10 minutes, but 2-0 would be nice, or maybe 3-0, because then on aggregate we'd beat them 3-2, if you know what I mean. But yeah, aggregates don't count, so that would just be for my satisfaction. NCFC non-league army. Non-league? Are you in the relegation zone? Let's have a look. Has it got that bad? Notts County. Oh, I've put Notts Count. Notts County table. Oh my goodness, you're 24th. Sol Campbell's taken Macclesfield just above. Yeah, that's not looking good for you, mate. 7 points off. Or is it 4? Do 4 go down in League 2? Someone inform me. Do 4 or 3 go down in League 2? If so, yeah, it's not looking good. It's 7 points from safety, and that's just if 3 are going down. So, yeah, I pray for you, Jaden, as you're in here quite a lot, and I respect that. So I hope fortunes change for Notts County, because that's not looking good, just looking at the table. Has your knee recovered from go-karting? Kiss, much love. Hashtag 27.5 seconds from Connor there. Yeah, I'm fully, I'm match fit. Obviously, might be a surprise inclusion on the bench tomorrow. Chosen my national side as Portugal. Nah, joke. If I did that, it'd be Mexico. It's got to be. I'll find some sort of Mexican connection. Some sort of Mexican connection in my family tree or something. Find that, what's that thing called? Thing where you trace back your ancestry. That's the one. I mean, it's really not relevant, but I was just thinking about it. Oh my god, I've been flipping rambling on to myself, and now I've got a lot of comments to catch up with. Where were we? But yes, my knee has recovered. Much love to you too, Connor. We've got a comment. We've got our first translatable comment of the day. Let's pop it in Google Translate. It means, your mum is beautiful. I'll pass on the compliments. And then with a heart eyes emoji afterwards. Hey Fingers says, how do you say it? Sarah Exer says, right, Xerces. How are you lot pronouncing that? Obviously, I know he comments a lot on the video, so I appreciate the support. Xerces, but I've never had to say it out loud, so I don't know how it goes. I think he's a Raul Jimenez fan, so thank you for the support. Thank you for joining the live stream as well. And if you want to let me know how to pronounce that, that would be appreciated. But hello, mate. Hello. Hi, this is Challenges is Fun, but my new name. It's your boy Spen11. I like the revamp, mate. Yeah, I reckon it's that the same profile picture thing, but yeah, I like the new name. Evening all, says Ella. Evening. How many are you in? How many of you, before I address you all? Evening all, 54 of you. Flipping heck. What was our record? Record's 80 something, I think, so I don't think it's got potential to reach that. But evening to you all, as Ella said. Tom Rouse gets a Mexican shirt while Finn gets a Portuguese. Nice. And then underneath, love your shirt. Yeah, well, Tom sent me that earlier in the week. I think I was the first person to find out about that. You lot saw it on the live stream, but us YouTubers were all nice and close. So he sent me a picture as soon as it came in the post. Trying to steal my Mexican audience. But yeah, if any of you aren't subscribed, it was referring to Tom here. That's the old gold and black. I do the vlogging side of things. He does the reviews, previews, as do Talking Wolves, do that sort of stuff as well. So if you're looking for reviews, previews, topics to sort of debate about, obviously we do that in here almost, and then I do the vlog separate, but separate videos for that. I'm sort of rambling again here, but make sure you go and check out those guys. And obviously I'm a part of Talking Wolves as well. So yeah, if you want to see more of me, then head over there. But yes, I was influenced. I saw him in his Mexico shirt. I thought, what's the put on tonight? I just had a standard white t-shirt on, but I thought, you know what? I'll jazz it up with me Portugal training top. And FTS Portugal is loving that. I love your shirt. I do need to get a Mexico one. If any of you are Mexican in the chat, I've just seen someone come through saying you need to hurry up on the chat. Sorry, I'll get speeding through it. But if any of you know a great place to get Mexico sort of kits, Tom recommended me one which is all 90s kits, so I can get a 90s Mexican one. But I'd like the newest World Cup one with Raul 9 on the back, but it seems impossible to get in England. So if anyone can hook me up with somewhere to do that, then that would be appreciated. But yes, I'll stop rambling on. I'm going to spam through some comments now, but I like to give you all attention, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's my own fault for being too nice. Will we sign anybody in January, do you think? Yeah, we spoke a bit about this last week, but I'd say I'd agree with Nuno. I mean, actually no, because he said he'd bring people in to improve the team, but I'd agree with what the consensus is. I think Tim Spears said as well. Backup is the thing that we sort of need, because I think if Jimenez gets injured, I'm worried. And if maybe Doherty gets injured, I'm worried, because then we're thin on the ground with wing backs. So backup, basically a backup wing back and a backup striker, and I think we'll be absolutely fine this year. But yeah, I don't know who exactly. That wing back Tete that's been rumoured today over on Talking Wolves. If you guys want to go and check that, check that tweet out. We've reported the news about Tete. I think he's from Lyon, likes to play right wing back and attacking full back. So maybe him. I think it was 8 million the bids. That's not too bad. So yeah, maybe him. I like the look of him. Love your vids, Finerrz. Best UK vlogger / blogger. I'm in the same country as Alfie Days, everyone. I'm nowhere near pointless blog, but no, thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Dark Vader 21 Selgab. But yeah, really appreciate that, mate, and thank you for tuning in. Congrats on 5k, says Jonesy. Should we get that up? Where is it? As long as you lot behave. Thank you very much. Oh, what have I done there? I'm back again. Thank you very much. It all came around so sudden. Like, I think YouTube must have pushed, like, on recommended pages, etc. The Tottenham video, because it went from about 30,000 views to about 55,000 within 2 days. So it was crazy. Yeah, if I just look back on my social blade here before I show it on the screen. The Friday the 11th, I all of a sudden got 150 subscribers in a day, after before getting 18, then 77, 42. Then on the Saturday, I had 17,000 views. I think they were all on the Tottenham video, and 300 subscribers. But my daily average is 47. So it was crazy. Those few days really pushed us over the line. So shout out to YouTube. And I got a lot of Mexicans commenting on that day saying, why am I being recommended this video? So I think YouTube had something to do with it. So normally they're not very nice to the overall creators. You see a lot of people moaning about YouTube, like YouTube as a business, but I want to say thank you, YouTube, because they must have pushed it there, and yeah, much appreciated. That pushes over the line. We're nearly halfway to 6,000, which is crazy. I'll stop rambling on, and can I put that up on the screen for you? Oh, it's a little bit off center. Don't like that. I do not like that. Right, can we? Oh, I've screwed it. Right, you can all see what it's on. We'll pop it up in a minute. I just don't like that it's off centre, so that's going to annoy me. Yes, right. Get back on my dashboard. Where was I? We've got 50 people watching. God, I must be boring. 4 of you have left. So we'll speed through this. But prefer the kit with the European Champions badge on it. Oh yeah, that would be nice. I'll have a look. There's another investment. What's the latest transfer news for Wolves, says Ryan Judd. Just covered the main one recently, that Tete. There doesn't seem to be much going around, does there? It's been pretty boring, this transfer window. So I can't see much else happening at the moment. Obviously, Talking Wolves, we're not inside or anything. We just report the news that's going around, and that seems to be the only thing at the moment. Everything else seems to have just lost its legs. The main one was Tammy Abraham, and that one fell flat on its face. So yeah, there's nothing much else at the moment. We're on the pitch if we beat Yeovil. We're on the pitch if we beat Yeovil. Yeovil are down the bottom as well, aren't they? I think I saw them on that thing. But yeah, it'll be a crazy pitch invasion just for winning a league game. But Wolves have done it before. Rotherham, I remember that game, the 6-4 pitch invasions after every goal. Well, after the late goals. I think we should put John Ruddy at left centre back. I just love Bottle of Bleach's suggestions. Why isn't he a manager yet? I think he could do a great job there. Obviously, doesn't like to concede goals and all that, so maybe be a great fit there. You never know. Hi, how are you doing? I've seen some of your videos. I wonder all of the best matches of Wolves as local, as sellout, or as tourist. I could buy a ticket being there. I assume that's about trying to get tickets. You definitely won't get to Shrewsbury, that's for certain. I don't think I'm going to get to Shrewsbury at this rate. Well, I think that, are they nearly all gone, those tickets? It's crazy. Only got about 1,500. But yeah, I'm going off on a tangent. If you want to get tickets, it's best, I'd say, midweek games. But thank you very much for watching my videos as well. I forgot to say, and I'm doing well, thank you. But with how Wolves are doing at the moment, there's a lot of people that want to come and watch Wolves. It is hard to get tickets. There was one guy that managed to come to an away game. I think I mentioned before, Diogo got in contact with me. Not Diogo Jota. Another Diogo got in contact about trying to come to a Wolves game. And I think he got to the Emirates. We were playing at 4 o'clock, I think. He got to the Emirates 10 o'clock in the morning, flew over from Portugal. By 3:30, didn't have a ticket, and then I think at 1:45, 15 minutes before the game, he managed to get a ticket, get in. Obviously in the Arsenal end, which wasn't as good, but he did manage to see us play. So I was very, very happy for him that he managed to get one in the end. Helped him out as much as I could. But yeah, it was just the luck of him finding someone outside the ground. But I don't know what to suggest. Or I'm sure maybe Twitter. Maybe see people on Twitter put out when they've got spare tickets or something. But yeah, they're my top recommendations. Either Twitter or stand outside the ground, of the big grounds. Hey guys, says Making Peanuts. Hello mate, how are you? Hi, I'm here. I was late. Usually here, but hi. No worries, Arjun mate. Thank you for tuning in. George Grant equals Snake. Right, I'm interested. What all these things going on in Notts County? It's like a soap opera. Who is George Grant? George Grant is an English professional footballer who plays for Mansfield Town on loan from Nottingham Forest. Now, he's at Nottingham Forest. I assume, was he at Notts County at some point then? Oh, he came on loan from Forest to County. That's crazy. And he got, in his second season with Notts County, he got a goal every 3 games. 15 goals in 45 games. So what's happened with him? Why is he a snake? Inform me. It's like a soap opera going on over at Notts County. What's the score against Leicester going to be? I love your channel so much. We are Wolves, says Big Jiggly Jelly. Score we do in the last 10 minutes. I think I've already said I'm probably going to go 2-0, but we all chuck our score predictions in with 10 minutes to go, and obviously it's a live stream for an hour. So at 10-2, everyone can chuck their score predictions in. Obviously some people like to just chuck them in whenever. That's fine. But that's normally the rules around here. But yeah, I'm probably going to go for 2-0. Spoilers. But yeah, thank you very much. Glad you are enjoying the channel. Finners, meet you in 2 years when Peterborough and Wolves are in the Premier League, or maybe sooner. Maybe if that doesn't happen, you got the FA Cup and all that. Are you still in the FA Cup? I'm not sure. Maybe sooner, but yeah, hopefully you could have that meteoric rise. 2 seasons, 2 promotions. I went to Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Crystal Palace match. Well, you chose the wrong one to go to there if that was just a one-off one. Yeah, wasn't our best performance. But yeah, it's good that you're there supporting the lads even when we were absolutely awful. I said it when you're going to give me a medal for finishing second. I assume that was the A. Oh yeah, sorry, how many comments have I got to get through? Sorry, right. I'm going to try and fly through these. Where was I? It was finished second. Has Puel been sacked? And if we see him at the Wolves game, can we have a selfie? And if we see at the Wolves game, can we, is that that sounds vain? No, do you mean with Puel or do you mean with me? I'm not sure. But no, he hasn't been sacked yet. Obviously, the Wolves fans don't seem to like him. Not the Wolves fans, the Leicester fans don't seem too keen on him. Very 50-50. But yeah, maybe you can have a selfie with Claude Puel if you meant it with me. Of course you can. I don't know whether Claude Puel's keen on selfies, but yeah, I'm fine to do one. We're on our way. We're on our way to the National League. We're on our way. That's a depressing chant. I think 1-1, Jota and Vardy. Yeah, that's probably not too like high on the odds, if you know what I mean. A 1-1, maybe having the exact scorers would be, but yeah, score draw, probably realistic as well. But I'll hope for a win. Nuno could be going to Arsenal if Emery's sacked, which Nuno will be on the candidates. I don't think Emery will get sacked. They'll give him a lot of time, but if he did, it would be scary. I think Nuno would be high up on a lot of people's wish list. 2-1 Wolves, says Jaden Fisher. I like your support from afar from Nottingham. I hope you're right. Yes, mate, in the live stream, it's Luke. Got Rory here watching too. Hi, hello, Luke. I was just about to say just hi to Rory, but hello, Rory, mate. I assume you're watching on the TV again, as you sent me on Twitter. So I hope you're enjoying, mate. And I hope you enjoy these ones as much as the vlogs. Hope I'm keeping him quiet, Luke. The phone is ringing. That's not ideal, but we'll leave it. What do you think score prediction is going to be? Yeah, I just mentioned probably I'm going to go for 2-0, I think. Spoilers. Nuno to Arsenal, as true as a signing Ronaldo, must be true. Yeah, you never know. A 40-year-old Ronaldo may fancy it. You never know. Hated Norwich at home. Yeah, me too. Oh, it's just horrible. Referee for tomorrow, Chris Kavanagh. Any thoughts? I can't remember him ever doing anything majorly against us, but I could be wrong. Let me have a search. Is he the one? Is he like tall, slim, dark hair? I think. Is he that one? Oh, he doesn't have a picture on his Wikipedia. Yeah, he is. Tall, slim, dark. Yeah, I know which one you mean. I can't remember him ever giving any howlers against us. Now I've said that, I'm sure there must be something he's done. But yeah, I can't think of anything immediately. Coming tomorrow's Leicester City fan, up the Foxes 2-0 to Leicester is going to be the score. Puel to save his job. I hope you're wrong, Shay, mate, but enjoy the game and best of bad luck. Wolves' worst game I've ever watched was when we lost 4-0 to Barnsley. But you say that, yeah, that was awful. I was there as well. But then next game, we went up to Newcastle, and that was one of the best. That was one of my first ever vlogs. I think I'd done about 5 or 6 at that point, and that was absolutely crazy, that game. Yeah, that one after, but yeah, definitely the Barnsley one was awful, but it was worth it for the game after. Did you start supporting them before or after they won the league? Is that... Oh, to the Leicester fan, I assume. Raul Jimenez says 69. Is this Takashi69 in the chat? No, it's someone called 69. But I suppose he's Mexican as well, isn't he? Takashi69. But yeah, Raul Jimenez, my favourite player. I need to get me a Mexico shirt, but Portugal for now. I hope Doherty scores a header, but this time in the opponent's goal, not his. Yeah, that would be nice if he could get it in the right goal this time. That would be ideal. Shay, if we beat you, would you like Puel out? Yeah, we'll get the Leicester fans' opinions in here as well. We've got all angles going on. I've just read a little bit down, and he said yes. So yeah, controversial, but seems to be a lot of the Leicester fans want that as well. Nathaniel says Wolves 3, Leicester 2. Goal fest. I like that. That would be nice. To go down in League 2. Is that? I assume that's about Notts County again. Yo says Ben Fussy. Hello Ben, how are you, mate? Hey from Toronto, Canada. Hello Paul. Thank you for watching from afar. I appreciate that. 2-0 Jimenez and Doherty up the Wolves. So that must be... Is that the same time as well? Is it 4:30 in the morning? You're going to have to get up to watch that? I know I suppose there's a lot of time thingies in America, Canada, isn't there? What are they called? Time zones. Is it time zones? Something like that. But yeah, hopefully it's worth it. 2-0 Jimenez and Doherty would be lovely, and hopefully that's worth you lot getting up so early. We need to start games like we did last season, pushing from the start instead of sitting back and allowing teams to grow into them. We have the players to punish most teams if we do. Yeah, I completely agree, Robert. I'm sitting in the North Bank, and I say every week, we never score down there. I've seen so many little goals. So many little goals. So few goals. That's probably the better way to say it. At our end, it's crazy. Wolves goals, anyway. So it would be nice for us to start well, obviously, because we always kick towards the North Bank first. I agree. Remember me, says Pavan. Of course I do, mate. You're normally a usual, so how could I forget you? Thank you for tuning in. Evening, young man. Bit late tonight. No worries, Brumwolf. Thank you for tuning in. Good evening. Hi, my name's Simon Hazeldine. I live in Lowestoft, and I've never had a shout out. Please can you give me a shout out tomorrow outside of the Wolves ground? If you're there, mate. If you're outside the Wolves ground and bump into me, of course. And shout out on here as well. Shout out, Simon. I saw you on Stumpeg's video, Finn. Yeah, thank you. Me and Dave featured on that one, so that was cool. Yeah, glad you got to watch it. I think it's doing quite well, that video. Where were we? You need to hurry up on the chat. Sorry, Arjun, I'm on it, mate. I'm scrolling as quick as I can. Jimenez to score an overhead kick tomorrow and Wolves to win 2-1. Imagine the views on that. All you lovely Mexicans in there. Oh, that'd be crazy. Don't get me excited. Why don't you start podcasts? You never know, Nathaniel. You might be onto something there. It's in my mind, if you know what I mean. Obviously, it wouldn't just be me. It'd be a Talking Wolves thing if we did it. So it's definitely potential. So yeah, good suggestion. Prediction, I think 2-0. That's a good prediction. That's something that I think I'm going to go with 2. It's your boy Spen. I like that. Sarah's equals Xerxes, I think. Yeah, that's probably not too far off. Shall I try and let's Google Translate, right? Xerxes, and then I click the little audio button. You guys might be able to hear this as well. Xerxes. Cool. Okay, got that one. Get my Windows back up. Did you lot hear that, by the way? Someone just drop a yes if you could hear that. 2-1 Wolves tomorrow. Yeah, I'd take that all day long. I don't think we've had a clean sheet in a while, have we? So it would be nice to get one of those soon. But yeah. 2-1, take it all day long. Just a win would be really nice. And maybe a Jimenez goal. We need to buy a striker like Lukaku. Maybe bring on loan Nabil Fekir from Olympique Lyon from France. Yeah, well, Fekir's... I might get mixed up. Is Fekir the one that Liverpool were going to get? I don't think if Liverpool are sniffing around him, I don't think Wolves would be able to get him. Maybe a big striker. Yeah, no, was it Tete? We were linked with. And he was of the Lukaku shape and being big and, you know what I mean, big and strong and has an eye for goal. Obviously, Lukaku hasn't had as much of an eye for goal this year. But big guy. Obviously, Jimenez is quite big as well, but someone that's, he's just got shots like bang. You just feel like you could never outmuscle them. Maybe he'd be the answer for that. But Jimenez is strong as well, and he's also got a bit of pace to him. But yeah, I think we'd struggle to get Fekir. Where were we? I've lost where I was. When are you going to upload the vlog? As it's an early kickoff, hopefully Saturday night, but don't hold me to it. Maybe Sunday morning, but it'll be around that time. Hopefully Saturday night. Winning at Wembley was the best game of the season. Completely agreed. Absolutely, my favourite so far. It was unreal. Spurs vlog was just the best, mate. Thank you very, very much, Brumwolf. It was my favourite by far. Glad you all enjoyed it. Obviously, it's nearly double my second highest viewed video, so it's absolutely crazy. And thank you all so much for watching it. And it's just, it's just unreal. What is your opinion on Patricio versus Ruddy, Steve Phillips? I think Patricio, as a shot stopper, is one of the best in the league. Absolutely unreal. But kicking, I think, is awful. His kicking is awful. And I'm not too confident when he's coming out for crosses and commanding his area. I think he reminds me a lot of, obviously, a lot better than. Remember, Kuszak was very good at shot stopping, but coming out of, like, commanding his area just wasn't good at it. And I think that's where John Ruddy is better than Patricio. But if it's a one-on-one, I back Patricio. It's just goal kicks are normally awful. If we're not kicking out straight from the back, it's that ball straight to Doherty. I just hate it. It never works. I mean, maybe like 1 in 10 works, but it's just so frustrating to watch. So if he improved his kicking, he'd be absolutely unreal and there'd be no debate. But Ruddy has definitely got some things that he's better at, but as is Patricio, if you know what I mean. We've got Sunderland tomorrow. Good luck. That's for Scunthorpe then. Scunthorpe, Sunderland. Good luck with that one. Obviously, I think Sunderland are doing quite well this year, so good luck. If Nuno was to get sacked, Would we be allowed to hire George Mendes as manager? Don't know whether it'd be as good as that. I think we'll keep him as an agent. What was the coldest game you went to? Mine was Bournemouth this season. Yeah, that one definitely sticks in my mind as very cold. But the next coldest one is probably that one on this frame right here. It was definitely Blackpool away when they didn't have a proper away end, so it was literally just a shed. Just wood. I absolutely love going to Blackpool away. I've done it a few times, but I think it was this game that I was mascot. You can see the pictures here. What year was that? It was 2012, December 2012. I think it may have been that one, but it was so cold. If it was on TV, I think it was, the Wolves fans were jumping up and down to stay warm, and the cameras were in that stand. So you see on the Sky Sports footage, the footage is going like this because we were so cold. So yeah, that one's definitely up there as well. But Bournemouth this year was so cold. It was so cold. If we start off running, fancy a 4-1 win even to us. That would be absolutely lovely. We do just need to blow someone away this year, don't we? Just absolutely batter someone. That would be nice because we just don't seem to. I think last year we had a few. I think Bolton. I think did we win 4-1? Was that Leeds? I think we beat Leeds by quite a few as well. I think we just did so well last year. I can't remember which ones were the big ones. I think we beat Bolton by a big margin twice, didn't we, actually? But this year just hasn't been a battering yet, so it would be nice. What about the spying controversy? I think it's hypocritical, says Tim Beat 100. The only thing that got me about it is because I was listening to Talk Sport on the way home, and he said, like, fair enough, if it's not in the rule, if it's not against the rules, then do whatever you want. But when he said we haven't gained an advantage, it's just what we do, and then they were like, okay, so why did you do it? What did you gain? And he said, well, we got to see what team was going to start, how they were going to set up, and what they were going to do on set pieces. So it's a complete advantage. That's completely being hypocritical to himself. Because they completely did gain an advantage, but if it's in the rules, then you can't blame him. If he doesn't care about being ethical, then fair play. If he'll do anything to come up, but that one really, I was like, of course you've gained an advantage, or else why else would you do it? But yeah, I won't rant about it too much. We've got another nice Spanish comment, I assume from a Mexican, but it's in Spanish. We'll translate it. Do you think your dad gets angry if you compliment your mum how beautiful she is? We already know where your sister got it from. Well, it's not me complimenting my mum, it's you guys. Yeah, I don't think he gets angry. I'm sure compliments from my mum and sister don't seem to bother him. We normally just laugh at the comments altogether. And obviously Darcy loves the attention, so yeah, no one gets angry. We'll just find it quite funny. Fekir, 16.5 mil. Cedric Suarez, actually not Cedric Suarez, 4 million, and a Kaka 7 mil from Watford. You'd be lucky to get Fekir for that when I think Liverpool were going to pay about 50. And Suarez, I don't know which Suarez that is, or Suarez. But yeah, if he's a decent player and 4 million, that is not too bad. I guess you can pronounce the name as Xerxes. Yeah, that was sort of how the translation said it, wasn't it? So okay, I'll remember that from now on. Thank you very much. Weird question, but you wish you were ever slightly less tall to fit in with people. Flipping heck, that's deep. Where was I? I was. Was it? It was Man City away. Someone said, "Oh my God, I didn't realise you were this tall," when they shouted at me and didn't realise how tall I was. I suppose you can't see it on camera, but yeah, I definitely do. One of the main things, I don't want to get too deep here. But if you guys don't know, I'm either 6'5" or 6'6", I think. I'm not sure. I haven't measured myself in a while, but I'll get back to you on that one. Clothes is the worst thing because I'm obviously not a muscly guy. You can see here. So medium is a good fit here, and you can flip and see my belly button. And large fits me to my hips, but then here it's like bagging all over the place and it looks like it's drowning me, so that's the worst thing. But just general society, yeah, ducking through doors is annoying. I get quite bad back problems from naturally if I'm talking to people. I sort of, have shoulders down and you sort of like speaking like you're looking down to people. But yeah, I don't want to get too deep here. But just fitting in in rooms you get a lot of, like, say family occasions, it's like, oh, what have you been feeding him every time? I've heard that so many times. Have I been in a grow bag? Get that quite a lot. Last time I saw you this tall, all of that, get it all. But yeah, clothes is the worst thing. It's so annoying. I have to buy sort of clothes that look really long on people deliberately, but they look normal on me, if you know what I mean. So like, I've got a few sick silk things purely because they are really long, which is nice. Adidas mediums I can just about get away with, but no one cares about my clothes sizes. But yeah, it's very annoying in answer to your question. Knots are staying up. Trend on Twitter, guys. Knots are staying up. I hope you are. That's the Peterborough fan giving some support. I love that. We're all supporting each other in here. What's your sister's Instagram? I think that would be a very bad mistake giving that away to you guys. But if you need some more followers at any point, I'll see if she'll give me permission. But for now, I'm afraid I can't give that out. Sorry, join late, but have you spoke about Big Bolly red card yet? Was wondering what your thoughts with Nuno saying it was defo red. Yeah, I spoke about both the big decisions. I said they're both sort of 50-50, and obviously we got the bad 50 of both of them, which is unfortunate. But yeah, for me, that should never be a red card in football. But the way it's going, it is. It is. I think it's just. I think they were saying on TalkSport when I was listening that same night, players are so valuable that a bad tackle could almost, it costs a club so much, if you know what I mean. If they paid 50 million for Bernardo Silva or whatever they paid, and then Bolly injures him, and they're paying him so much a week, then it's bad for them. So maybe it's trying to protect assets, if you know what I mean. But it just shouldn't be. It's like studs down. He gets the ball, then he gets the man. If he gets the ball, then gets the man, in my opinion, and it's not obviously like kicking him in the face or something, if you know what I mean, then it shouldn't be. But hey ho. Here's my Gil Vicente, mate. Yeah, I was looking at starting a Football Manager save with you guys, actually, after having a big chat about Gil Vicente. So yeah, I'm definitely looking into that. Thank you, Thiago, for bringing it to my attention. So hopefully I can get a Football Manager save started with them. So we've got a nice little personal connection there with the club. How many comments have I got to go through? Flipping heck, I've still got quite a few. I need to hurry up. We've got 15 minutes to go in a minute. Yeah, it's your boy Sven has put it in. Nearly under screen predictions. He's called it. We're only 14 in, and you already know what I'm going to say. So in 5 minutes, get thinking of your predictions and put it in then. For now, I'll get through all the ones I haven't been through. I'll be at the game tomorrow in W1. Hope for a good result. Come on, you Wolves. Enjoy it, Cam. I hope we get one too. Come on, you Wolves, as you said. And obviously score predictions. If you want to drop a score prediction in, feel free to. Yeah, I hope you enjoy your view from W1. Is W1? I don't know. I only know the North Bank ones. That's Molyneux. Which area is W1? Because I used to be J9 in the South Bank, and now I'm WV1. Is there a W1? W1, that is top corner of the. So you're by the South Bank side of the Billy Wright. Top of Billy Wright. Nice. That's a good seat. You'll be able to see the game quite well from up there. That's sort of like the mirror side of where I was in J9 in the Steve Bull. Here we're going to beat Vizela this weekend. Yeah, of course you are. I'm confident. Any teams that people support that are in here, you're all going to win. He's been well behaved, haha, rebranded my channel because going to start doing Wolves themed FIFA challenges. I've got Big Man as a party helping the cause. Yeah, Dave loves his FIFA. If you need any help with that too, anything from me, then let me know. It's a good shout because there isn't a sort of there isn't a Wolves FIFA dedicated channel out there. Obviously, Dave loves his Football Manager and his Wolves. I'm basically all Wolves. So yeah, gap in the market. I like it. If you need any help, let me know, and I'm sure Dave will be a very good assistant. Well, not assist. Well, assist you with stuff, not an assistant. You know what I mean? I suppose you are an assistant if you're assisting with things, but yeah, I don't know what I'm on about. Hi, how are you doing? Looking forward to the game tomorrow. Hi, Tom. I'm all right, thanks, mate. How are you? I'm looking forward to it too. Obviously, in a minute, we'll chuck score predictions in there. So if you want to chuck it in, let me know. And also how you are, of course. But yeah, really looking forward to it. Nice and early one. And yeah, should be a good one. My prediction is 3-0 for Vizela, sadly. Oh no, are they high up, Vizela? I assume they're pretty good if you're thinking they're going to win 3-0. What do you think about O'Neill going to Notts Forest? Good move, me think, says Phil. Yeah, well, a lot of Forest fans are obviously angry to see Karanka go, but he's a good replacement. Obviously, I don't like O'Neill in how he's been treating Matt Doherty. Well, there we go. Moistened my throat out again. It was getting very dry. But yeah, I think it's a good one. They don't seem to be complaining. They were complaining obviously when Karanka left, but with that replacement, they seem to be happy with it. So yeah, George Gomez says, a Mexican here. Welcome. Hola and all that. Thank you for joining. Is it Jorge? George? Jorge? Was it snowing in Stafford? It was, yeah. It was snowing. I don't know what it's doing now. But yeah, it definitely was. So hopefully it's not too bad tomorrow. Toronto is 7:30 AM, the game time, that is. Yeah, so there must be more that way, if you know what I mean. So that's not too bad. That's doable, isn't it? You don't have to wake up too early. What are you saying? We're stronger than Vizela. We are top of the league for some reason. You're in the top of the league. Oh, nice. I need to make sure I'm keeping tabs on Gil Vicente. Waking up at 4 AM for Wolves versus Leicester in California. Come on, you Wolves, Anthony Tessero. I've got that pronunciation even on lockdown. Yeah, so you're in the same time zone as that other guy, or girl. I can't remember. Yeah, guy, or girl. I can't remember. Where were they from? It was Toronto, and then it was someone else was watching from. Did they even say? I don't know. But that's 4:30 AM. Pardon me. 4:30 AM starts for you guys. I love that commitment. Chuck it on. If any of you guys have got Twitter or something, make sure you tag me in it getting up at that time. I like to see those dark rooms with the bright TV screen with Wolves on. It's yeah, it's lovely getting up that early. Like I was saying, apart from that Norwich game, always had good experiences of having to get up early. What do you think about our signings, Niasse and Salah for Cardiff? Great signings, to be fair. That Salah one's great. He scored, was it 12 goals in 18 games? And he's coming down to a team that may get relegated, so it's a risk for him. I think with that strike force, you may just be all right. I'll be worried again when we come to play you again, of course, because you always seem to beat us. Apart from that, obviously, legendary day last year at the Cardiff City Stadium. But yeah, they're great signings, to be fair. I think Salah should start over Niasse. And I think Wolves were looking at him last year, I think. So, yeah, brilliant signings. That's Salah, that is, not Niasse. We are in the winter lot. How did that get through the filter? Mad. Someone just dropped the S-bomb. But, yeah, obviously Steve Bruce saying that. He was very wrong last year. I hope we're decent in the winter again this year. Why don't you do a podcast and each week get a new person from a different team? That would be nice, yeah, if I did one on my own. Obviously, if we did the Talking Wolves one, it'd more be on Wolves stuff. But yeah, if it was Wolves and then the opponent as well, that would be cool. Good idea. Or do a quiz with other teams' fans. If you lot would listen, then of course give me ideas. Always appreciate them. But I like those ideas, Nathaniel. Callum Bradford said yes. That must have been about it's about the red card. Excuse me. Or yes, about something else. I'm not sure. Flipping heck, I've got a lot to get through. We've got 10 minutes. Oh my goodness. Right, I'm going to shoot through these. Sorry, I missed Alex's comment as well. Alex said Wolves to win 3-1. I'd absolutely love that. My prediction is 1-1 Vardy and Jota goal scorer. I like that. Someone else said that earlier, didn't they? That's a popular one. 3-1 Wolves. Wolves we. Alex has left another comment there. I'd absolutely love that. Tom Bennett says 4-1. I'd absolutely love that. Don't know why I just repeated that so much, but I went with it. 4-1. That'd be absolutely lovely. Why don't you get Bonatini? Why? I don't get why Bonatini gets lots of stick. He's got an important assist against West Ham and did well against Spurs at home. I think he should be given a chance. Yeah, I saw someone say earlier on, Bonatini's had more goal contributions this year than Gibbs White, and people think Gibbs White's the next Ronaldo, so why isn't Bonatini up there as well? So, yeah, I don't think it's been fair on him. I think he's done well. Last time he played, didn't he? He had a hand in both penalties against Spurs. I thought he did well, so, yeah, why not? If we can't get another striker in, then why not? I don't think it's been fair either. Don't Leicester fans get it? Wolves have lost 6 at home this season. Good. Yes, I have looked it up. I suppose, yeah, we haven't been great at home, have we? and they beat us away and then at home in the cup as well, didn't they? As long as it's not Craig Pawson as the ref for us, he's definitely got something against us. He has. Yeah, with that Man City game, I don't think he'll be welcome back to Molineux anytime soon. I'm glad Ruddy is staying, but he's too good to be a bench keeper, says Jason. Yeah, I agree. I feel sorry for him as well, especially when we got knocked out the first round of the Carabao Cup. It was just like, oh, he's not going to get to play again until January. So I'm so happy we beat Shrewsbury, and he'll get a few more games because he's very good to be wasted on the bench, isn't he? 2 on Wolves, Jota and Jimenez, says Lofty Saltad. Absolutely love that. Jimenez goal, a win, absolutely perfect. Fact, Wolves have only lost 8 home games within 2 seasons. That is very good. So a lot of them have been this season then, haven't they? But yeah, that's unreal overall. Oh damn, you are tall as skyscraper man. Yeah, it's I am quite tall. Adidas has the Mexico shirts on their website. Yeah, they've got them on the American website. I think is it $80, but on the UK one they're nowhere. So I'd have to pay to get it in from America, and then pay the flipping whatever it's called. What's that charge called? Customs charge. They chuck like another 20 quid on it or whatever. So it'd be very expensive. And I didn't think, could I get Jimenez on the back as well? I don't know that I could. I'll have a look into it though. If you search, I know it's on the website, but if I could get Jimenez on the back, that'd be nice. Or Raul even. Who would win an arm wrestle, Elakobi or Traore? To be fair, for as strong as Traore is, he does go down pretty easily, doesn't he? So I'll back my man Elakobi. I'm 12. I've been a home season ticket holder since League One. That's impressive. So a long time. I was season ticket holder since, was I 5 or 6? So that must have been similar time for you. I think I was 6. So yeah, it must have been around the same time, so around the same age even. Have you heard Wolves might be signing my cousin Jacob Mensah? I hadn't heard anything about it, but for you in your family, I hope we do. That'll be cool. Jacob Mensah, can we find him? I'll have a look. Wolves, Palace and Cardiff ready to swoop Jacob Mensah from 8th tier Ramsgate FC. That's crazy. That'd be amazing for him. And if he does sign Sad Kids, then will you promise me that I can have an interview? If you just hook him up, that would be perfect. Hi, sorry I'm late. Been studying for GCSEs. No worries at all, AJ. That's obviously a lot more important than me just chatting rubbish. Not Wolves related question, but what are your views on Brexit? Fair enough. I don't know whether you're doing business or economics revision or something. Yeah. Do people give away what they voted? Obviously, I was I 16 and a half or 17, so I couldn't vote. But my opinion at the time was that the grass wasn't green on the other side. I think we're finding that out now. But yeah, I don't want to give away political views too much. But yeah, it's just a shambles now, isn't it? I think if we did a second referendum, you see a much different result. I think it'd be 75-25 now. People know and aren't being lied to. But yeah, let's stop talking about Brexit. Nearly end of stream predictions. Yeah, God, I've got 6 minutes to get through all of these, so I'll speed through. Everyone get your predictions in. My cousin Jacob Mensah could sign for Wolves. That is crazy. Sad Kids, if you want to hook me up with an interview, as I said, that would be much appreciated. Jota, Jimenez and Neves to score. That would be one hell of a game. It would, wouldn't it? Because Neves is bound to be outside the area. Jimenez is bound to be a bicycle kick, of course. That would be crazy. On the temporary stand tomorrow, can't wait for the sleet. Oh, God, yeah. When was it bad? There was one absolutely chucking it down. Was it Bournemouth? That was, the people in that temporary stand, bless them. And the people down in the corner of the North Bank as well. Where were we? God, I've got a lot to get through. We'll be supporting from school, bro, says Theo. Thank you very, very much, Theo. Absolutely love that. At school on a Saturday, though. That's crazy. Why don't you come to Billy Wright? You can see at both ends. Also, the away fans on the steeple opposite you. Yeah, good point. But we've sort of got like a social group in WV1 now, so it'd be hard to leave. But it's definitely a better view from up at the side and up, if you know what I mean. There isn't sleet, mate. Just misty. Calm down. You never know in England though. Could snow. You never know. I've been to loads of Wolves games and I still can't remember the different sections. Oh no, yeah, I'm useless. I know J9, which is where I used to sit in the steeple, and I know WV1, which is where I am. Jorge, we've been over this. Oh yeah, of course, right, okay. I know my Spanish prediction from now on, Jorge, like Jorge Mendes. Or if you're English, we can just say George. Usually in the bottom right of the South Bank next to the away fans, very entertaining. Yeah, that must always be nice for banter. Yeah, Sam, mate, I'll reach out to you on Twitter. Dave's my assistant, got him on the payroll. Should be a laugh. I'm going to do a road to Ruben, open packs for every long shot scored with Neves. That would be cool, yeah. Obviously, how has he not got one of them flipping future star cards or whatever they're called? That must be really annoying, especially if you're going to do that that series. Him getting that new card would have been brilliant, but oh well. And girl, thank you. I'm from Oregon, just above California. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I forgot what you were saying about that. So California, similar space, so same time zone. It does make sense. Nice one, Jonesy, for subbing to the channel. Videos up soon. Oh, nice bit of promotion we got him there. You're welcome. Play Wolves. 4:30 AM will be West Coast, California, British Columbia, etc. God, I'm learning a lot of geography here. Thank you, you guys, for educating me on this. Opinions on Kenny Tete. Yeah, I spoke about him a little bit. L7. I think it'd be great. Whether he'd want to be back up to Doherty, I'm not sure, but he hasn't played much this season. If he needs another club, I'd be happy for us to take him. Attacking fullback, it'd be brilliant. I think he'd suit right wing back perfectly. Mick Corbett says, any rumours? Only one, we literally just mentioned it there, is the only main rumour at the moment. Tete from, is it Lyon or Marseille? It's one of those two. Would absolutely love to get him in, but that's the only rumour going around at the moment. 1 hour left at work. Can't wait to get out of here. Still find time for Finerrz Friday though. Absolutely love that. Hope you've got your headphones in so no one's catching you at work. But yeah, appreciate that. Keep going. Only when would that have been left? About 1:45. So yeah, hopefully the next about 45 minutes goes nice and quickly for you. Predictions start now. From It's Your Boy Spen. That's not what you said about Leo in Pegs, but yeah, good point. But if you think about R18, is he the worst player there? I can't think of any. Is there anyone else that's worse in that 18? I don't think he's a bad player, but in our matchday 18, he probably is the worst. I don't know. I feel bad saying that though. Play Wolves, no worries, mate. Oh, got a nice little community going on here. Predictions start now, says Nathaniel. Apparently nothing in Kenny Tete rumours according to Spears. Oh, has he already spoke about it? I'll have a look afterwards, but I'll believe you there, Matthew. That's annoying. That would have been a nice one. But oh well, Tim knows best. Spears is always in there with the ITK. Wolves 3, Leicester 2 from Nathaniel. I'd love that. Tedious 1-0 win to Wolves. We'd take that any day long just to win. Maybe a Jimenez goal. Making peanuts okay, but I got feel why there is a hole in the earth. What are we talking about there? My XI, Doherty, Bennett, Cody, Dendonka, Johnny, Neves, Matinho, Gibbs White, Jota, Jimenez. Yeah, probably that. Maybe Gibbs White for Traore. I don't know if we went with the 3-4-3, but if we're going for that other formation, I'd probably go with that as well. 1-0 Wolves, Jimenez. That would be perfect for the video as well. So I hope you're right there. 2-1 Wolves, says Anthony Tessero. I always, I never get it fluid straight away. Anthony Tessero, got it, bang. But yeah, I'd love a 2-1. I hope you're right. I forgot to say we've got 1 minute left, so I'm going to say 2-0 Wolves. We're going to get revenge for that 2-0 loss earlier in the season. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Gunlean, says Wolves FC even. We've got a Jesse Lingard fan in here. I can't see. I'm just going to quickly check before we go that Tim Spears has said something. Has he said anything about Tete? I can't find it here, but I'm sure it's somewhere in there. And I'll just check. I've seen someone saying Norwich are winning 1-0. I think they're playing Birmingham, aren't they? 1-1 now. Don't know whether that goal has just gone in. Flipping heck, a minute after, the two main scorers, Timu Pukki in the 13th, Che Adams in the 14th. That looks like an interesting game. Norwich winning 1-0, as Mick said there. 2-1 Wolves, Jimenez and Jota. That'll be perfect. Do you think Adama Traore is carrying too much muscle, says Daniel? Potentially, yeah, because he's got so much, but he seems to get hit off the ball too much. So maybe if he lost a bit, he'd be even quicker. You never know. Obviously, keep the muscle in his legs because that's what's making him go so quick. But yeah, he does seem to get bounced off the ball for carrying that much muscle. Gunlean again. It's 8 PM. I feel bad to say, but when you go in 5, see you tomorrow at the gate. We'll see you tomorrow at game versus Leicester. Yeah, it's now 1 minute past. Looking like I'm overtime. Very, very sorry. But yeah, see you hopefully tomorrow as well. Hope you all enjoy the match. Go through these last few comments. I sit in the family enclosure in the Billy Wright, and all injured or suspended players come sit next to us, hoping to see Bolly tomorrow. Yeah, that'll be cool. He sits in the little bit next to it, doesn't he? So that'll be cool. Hopefully he's there for your sake and maybe get a picture. It's a song by Deftones because of my PP. Ah, right, sorry, my bad. I'll have a research of the band. But got to go training 9:30 and finish at 11 AM. Got to be quick. Oh yeah, that's a quick turnaround for you. Hopefully you get to Molyneux in time. Che Adams scores. Let's get him. Oh yeah, definitely take Che Adams. If he'd happy to sit on the bench, bring him on, grab a few goals. That would be sick. Adam, see, this is a strange comment. Adams needs to stop with the steroids. So is that Che Adams or is it Adama Traore and you've misspelt it? Not sure. But yeah. Either way, they're both quite big guys, aren't they? I cannot wait for tomorrow. Going to Luton, I'm kind of confident, but this is Peterborough on about. Peterborough 2, Luton 1. Up the posh, I think that is, isn't it? UTP. Yeah, hopefully you get a result, mate. But if the Luton guy's in here as well, good luck to you both. In a bit, mate, says HS. Carlos Moya says, hey, Finn. Hello, Carlos. Bad timing. I'm actually going now, but if you want to watch the last hour, feel free to. But thank you all very, very much for watching. Adam's top heavy, that's why he goes down. It's too easy. I assume that's about Adama Traore as well, maybe. I don't know. Or Che Adams. Maybe we're all talking about Che Adams. I'm not sure. But hello, Carlos. Sorry you've mistimed this. The last hour is free for you to watch now, but sadly I've got to go, so it will no longer be live. Thank you all very, very much for watching. I'm in 2 minutes over, so that's not too bad. How many of you have still got in here? 31. A lot of you have stayed till the end. I rate that. But yeah, thank you all very, very much. See you all hopefully tomorrow night. If not, if I see you at the game, if any of you see me, make sure you come up and say hello, have a chat about Wolves and all that. But yeah, thanks, Finn. Let's go Wolves. Let's go Wolves, Carlos. I agree. Hopefully you're watching from wherever you are. Hopefully it's a good result tomorrow. See you, kiddo. See you, Brum Wolf. That hasn't come through on the screen yet. This is all a bit behind. Sorry. Finerrz till I die. Thank you, Nathaniel. But yeah, hopefully all good results for all the clubs in here, especially Wolves. 2-0. Heard it here first. Jimenez bicycle kick and Jimenez goal from the halfway line. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Thank you all very, very much for watching. And yeah, peace.